Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay. And let me just check and make sure that my stream is where it needs to be. Make sure that the music's playing. Get my controllers on. All right. There we go. I am about to warm up a pot of chicken and wild rice soup. I got my water bottle. I got the iced cinnamon dulce latte from Starbucks. Honestly, my favorite one is the pecan one, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Am I right? But I just like coffee in general, so that's just me. So, good evening, everyone. Right now in Saturnalia, it's 8:11 p.m. on Wednesday, November. Oh, I can't help but notice that my PNG tuber isn't bouncing. Let's see if I can fix that. Testing. Hello. Now we're in business. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. And right now on Saturnalia. Oh, start recording. It's 8:11 on Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. I have an event announcement. The bug off is happening this Saturday. I can't remember the last time I've attended a bug off, and I'm probably gonna end up missing this one too. So, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're going to pick up where we left off. Let me just Twitch Zonnbae. We're gonna pick up where we left off. Let me just make sure that I have all of the tools that I need to be able to begin. One second. Almost ready. Okay, we're in this. So, we're going to start off with clearing out our mailbox. I am going to... I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's an Animal Crossing app. It's called... I have it on Android. It's like Pocket Guide or something. Let me... ACNH Pocket Guide. And it's like the best way to kind of catalog everything's outside of your... It's just everything, like if you want like a way to track what you're doing in your island, it's a great tool to have. Let's see. So that's gonna be kind of how I keep track of some of the things that we have to do today. Starting off, it says that I need to water my flowers. That is not happening today. So already we're deviating from the plan. And what does need to happen is we're gonna start off by finding our fossils. Which, there's not a lot of places that I could be on the island. One of the telltale places are usually over here where I like to breed. Oh, would you look at that? I not only grew a money tree, but I've played consistently enough to be able to reap the benefits of it, so... Looks like we're in business. Ooh, I don't recall burying this much, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Bum, 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 bum. Dig that up, pat that down. Now we're in business. Okay, let me mess around with my screens a little bit over here. There we go. And I don't think there's any weeds in this area. Shino's looking good. I'm hoping that one of the villagers kind of says that they want to move out. Literally anyone but Kyle. There are some people that I would just... How do I do this? There are some people who I would just never allow to leave my island. So, this side right here, Genji, Raymond, Kyle, Marshall, no matter what, they're staying. Lucky is also someone that I won't get rid of, but you know how it is. He's the fifth one. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've recently... Oh, I've been calling her Muffy. I've recently acquired Stella, and I'm really fond of her. But I get the feeling that maybe 6 months from now, I won't be fond of her. So, we'll just see what happens. Shino I got for the clout. I don't necessarily like her, but you know what? It is what it is. And then there's Cherry, Audie, and Fuchsia. Definitely not feeling them. Oh, you see this? This is Gulliver. He passed out on the beach. And he gonna stay there. Let me go pick up the shells, but not the body that's on my beach. Thank you. Excuse me. Just like rub the sand off my feet on him. Alright. I like... Oh, no, Zone. You scared away the fish. I'm not fishing today. Oh, the one time I don't have my net to catch the hermit crab. Okay. That's okay. This game hates me. Alright, so we have not found a single fossil yet, but this is likely our first one. And there's still a huge part of my island that is under construction, so I think we're gonna end up finding the fossils there. Just take a stroll through my garden towards the under construction area of my island. Try not to chase off any more fish. Money tree. Do I plant one or do I guess I'll plant one. Burying hole. I'm not looking forward to that area being blocked off. Here's number 2. I think that's number 2. Or did we already find one? Put away. Oh, I can't wait till the update where we could store flowers. I feel like I'm holding on to these flowers going, I'm gonna store them. Not knowing. I see fossil number 3. In our wake. Zonnbae. Alright, let's see. Plant it and move it. Oh, yeah, that would be the smart person thing to do. Obviously, I'm only functioning with my hunga bunga brain. Move it. Okay, we in business. I think this might be the last one. Let me see. Yeah, that looks like 5 fossils. And this might be a gyroid. No, it is, in fact, another fossil. Won't he do it? Fossils. Bum bum bum. May as well pick up some weeds. How can I plant it so I can move this? Chat, if you lied to me, I'm cursing you. I'm gonna hex your shoes so that you can only they'll always come undone. Because we lost it. Okay, so we found their fossils, which is the first task on this little Nook Azon tab. I don't hit my rocks for rocks because I honestly have such a huge amount of rocks, it just doesn't really bother me to go through the process of doing that. But let's go to Bladders, get him to do his little spiel. Welcome to the Saturnalia Museum. How may I be of service to you? Buddy, assess these fossils and leave me alone. Wow, there's so many. Chat, how many fossils are these? Wrong answers only. I can't count past 3. Well, that's still 2 more than what I can count. I must exercise restraint. Alright. We got the goods. Now, let's go see what's in my stores. Oh, the ghost is here. It's really that late already, huh? I guess there are some disadvantages to starting at 8. And as always, there is not a damn thing in this store to buy. Alright, but let's get to selling. All the stuff in my inventory. You know what? Let's sell these flowers and weeds. I'm tired of looking at them. Hey! Then we have a little bit of allowance for today. But nothing else of interest. Oh, we gotta look at my beaches to find the DIY bottle. But first, let's empty these pockets. One of these days I'm going to adjust my island so that I have nothing but holly starts. I just don't like that when you have a variety of different bushes, then it's almost like sometimes one set of bushes is in bloom and sometimes the other set of bushes is in bloom. So the entirety of your island is never in bloom at once, and I think that sucks. So I'm thinking about just changing all of my bushes to be holly starts, so that my whole island can bloom at once. At least your stores are open. Are your stores closed? You might want to do the late night ordinance, because I think the stores close organically. I'm gonna scare this dude. Why not? And ask him for an item that's I don't have. Ooga booga. He shat his pants, and that's saying a lot because he's not wearing pants. Please do not startle me like that. Because we're about to be running around my island anyway, so may as well catch his little balls, his floating balls. Yeah, his ghost parts. Okay, 5 pieces of your spirit. Guys, I'm glad we live in a world where we could still bully nerds. Let's see. Okay. It's time to have this in hand. So a couple of things. You might as well have. I want to. Isn't he gorgeous? Isn't he love? Speaking of gorgeous. Hey, I have something to give you today. Here, have this bay. I just wanted you to have an imitation cow skull. Hell yeah. It's one of my favorite things in the game. I can't wear it right now though, because I'm in my wand outfit. But I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna change into it. But for now, we're looking for wisp bits. And we're looking for wisp bits and my jar. My daily DIY jar. Oh, this dude. Chat, you gotta let me know if you see any wisp bits. Alright. Oh! Boy! LOL, cancel. Looking for the bits. Yes, we have to lock in so we could get a new item. I wonder how many times he can say... What do you think he gives you if you have touched all the items in the game? Isn't he lovely? Isn't he wonderful? Usually there's one somewhere in the Nook Plaza region. He can't resist it, really. But I'm not seeing one. Well, I guess he's not getting his pieces back. What do you think he does when you don't give it back to him? Chat, anyone see a bottle? Soggy in ghost mode. A bottle or a wisp bit? Okay, the bottle's gotta be in the back then. Boo. Ah, ho! Ho ho ho! Yes. Alright, let's just finish running up the length of the beach to make sure there's no bits over here. And then we could start going into different places on the map to try and find it. Honestly, I feel like this gets harder every time. Like it's teleporting on the map. Here's number 2. Ooh. Now I caught that. Might be one in my flower field. I'm shocked that there isn't. Might be one in my pond. Nothing. We have 2. which is crazy. Let's see. Oh, how the fuck am I gonna get up there? That's just torture. Okay. Wait. Let me just... Okay. Watch it go down to the next level. Look at that shit. Hard work in a ladder. Just destroyed a whole island. Oh, look. I have a little vine here. So I didn't even need to bust out the ladder. Okay, wait. But didn't we pass through here already? And we didn't see one? So where are the other two? Okay, I technically haven't gone into my under maintenance campsite. But now that I have been in here, I can say that there is no wisp. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I touched every corner of my island now. And I don't see him. If they want to do this in hard mode, they'd start putting him inside people's houses. Okay. Oh, wait. No, that's him. That's just him. Dog, what I wouldn't give right now for a ginger ale with a straw in it. Ice cold. Almost shat myself, thought this was a tarantula. Y'all aren't gonna like the person that I become if I see a tarantula in stream. Alright. Y'all saw me tear this island up. And I didn't see any wisp bits. So that motherfucker's lying. One thing's for certain, a lot of my villagers are out here. Oh yeah, maybe a kind ghost will deliver to me an ice cold ginger ale with a straw in it. I don't care how many times I pass by Gulliver, he's just gonna stay there. I actually don't recall coming through this area, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a wisp here. Or perhaps even this area. Look at Kai. Look at him. He looks good. Ow! Guys, I don't care what you say. That counts as a kiss. I came over and he just conveniently stopped fishing to smell that flower. No, that was a kiss. That's my man, okay? That's love. He showed love in the only way that this game would allow it. Now imagine if Animal Crossing implemented a dating mechanic. Would the villagers on your island be the same villagers that you have if this was a dating mechanic? Excuse me. On God, Where are these wisp bits? Guys, I've been everywhere. I'm not gonna give up, but I'm about to start doing some side tasks. And hopefully it'll show up before I unplug the console. No, we wouldn't want that now, would we? I kind of want to go into certain houses to see if anyone might be cooking or making a DIY. Always go back to him, please. Oh, welcome. Axe a villager. Don't they do that sometimes when you play with the ghosts? It's up there. It's up where? The hill next to the wolf? You mean by Kai? Let me get this recipe off of Marshall, but I'm going back. Oh, I was starting to wonder. Okay. What are you cooking? Give it to me. Did you send... Yeah, okay, what are you making? I'm glad you got salad stuffed tomato. You have not. Let's fix that, shall we? I can give you advance. Is this one that I already know? It might be gone when you go back. No, don't say that! You have to believe in me. Yeah. Oh. Does anybody need a salad stuffed tomato? If you give me your friend code, I will send it to you. Look at that. I got 2 recipes that I already know and not a single wisp. By the wolf. By Kai. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take the scenic route to Kai, just in case it happened to teleport. Guys, it's alright, because we're gonna get there, and Kai's gonna have already caught it for me. He's gonna be like, babe. And then his shirt's gonna be open. And, he's gonna show off his 6-pack, revealing his 6-pack. His wolf pack. And he's gonna be like, I know how much it meant to you to have this wisp bit. Okay. Okay. Alright. So it's somewhere around here. His what? His wolf pack, because he's a wolf. And wolves have packs. How many packs do you think Kyle has in his, how many packs do you think Kyle has in his wolf pack? Wrong. It's 11. Mm-hmm. 67. That's a great guess. That's actually the amount. I counted it last night when I was laid up next to him. Oh man. Guys, see, look at Genji out here working hard to try help me find this shit, bro. Oh. This is why I don't do this quest anymore. It's like, where is it? Where is it? Rub my feet on him like a doormat. Oh my god. It's not here. It's not in the gazebo next to Kai. Okay. Okay, we're going back to Kyle. I keep calling him Kai. Oh, you mean up here? Nah, dude, that's the actual person that the bits came off of. So that's the source. That is now the second time that we've assumed it was him. Okay. The only thing I could assume is that maybe it's back here and I don't see it. So the whole right side of the island is cleared. Y'all saw me walk through there. It's not over there at all. So let me try this side of the island, the middle. Behind the trees. Oh, maybe it's like back here? Nope. 'Tis not. Try talking to the villagers. Gotcha. The next one I'll see, I'll be like, hey, did you see a floating ball sack anywhere? It's not here. Ah! Hey! That wasn't there when we came back here. The government lied to us. That was a plant. Maybe it's back here. No. And, ladies and gentlemen, I know for a fact that we ran through here, and this was not here. Like, it was a setup. They delayed, they spawned it in over like 30 seconds just to make sure you don't catch them all within a certain amount of time. Ooh, Trixie. Alright. And time to return it. Here you go. Alright, y'all. So he's gonna give us a reward. Let's see. Should we ask for something new or something expensive? Something new. What counts as expensive in Animal Crossing? Anything over 3 bells? Alright, let's go with something new. Yeah, I can see Kyle in the top right corner. Whether or not here, have a ranch chair. I feel like I fucking have this. Hold up. Let's go place it, see what it is. A ranch chair, place item. I actually own a chair like this in real life, so that's a nice chair. There's nowhere that I could put this, but that's a nice chair. Okay, so we've done that task. We've gotten our fossils, our daily fossils for today. And we visited our store. We just haven't... Okay, we visit our Nook store, our Nook market, but we have not visited the Able Sisters yet. So let's pop in there, and while we're doing that, you guys let me know if you want me to redesign some villager homes on my island or do some themed islands in the Happy Homes DLC. Because you know, when you have the Happy Homes one, they give you like a prompt to follow. Like me prompting the ghost in my house to put 2 pieces of garlic bread in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Disney restaurants. How would you make a Disney restaurant? Like, wait. Say more, chat. Like, would it be like a Disney theme? Like, one house would be like a Tangled theme? Or would it be like Disney inspired? Like, this is the Disney villain. Huh? The ghost in my house has brought me garlic bread. Guys, listen to how crispy it is. Alright. Like the real restaurants. Each park has different themes. Guys, I'm stupid. Say more. Like how... Would it be like an Animal Kingdom house? Let's see. So they're not gonna let me in until I take off this outfit. And as you know, I'm gonna be in my I woke up like this outfit. So again, we run into the issue of I already own most of these. But there was something I never saw before. It looked like cucumbers. Thanks, I hate it. I'm gonna get it though. And I'll wear it out. Cause at least my whole face is... Like when I stayed at the Wild Camp Resort, every restaurant had a camping theme. Oh! So kind of like how there's like the Polynesian resort and they go Polynesian theme. Or it's a Caribbean resort, so they have a Caribbean theme. Okay, guys. We have gotten through all our shops. So do we want to make a room for a villager on the island or a room for someone in Happy Homes Academy? But of course. So, there are some houses that I've already decorated. So, Genji, Raymond, Kyle, Marshall, Lucky, and Cherry and Stella already have decorated rooms. So we would be decorating for either Shino, Audi, or fuchsia. Chino. For the clout. All right. Chino it is. Ooh, I hope I can afford to do it. Speaking of which, let me put away some money. Alright, we got a little Nook Miles. ABT. Deposit. Boop, 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 boop. I can afford everything in the game. Alright. Nasty amount of money. I'm currently about to open applications for a Animal Crossing Sugar Baby. About my home, a resident home. 9,000 bells. I hope I can afford it. $21. Can you do something for me? Okay. We said Chino. It's like I'm seeing things, but I'm not reading and comprehending. Some people will just move on to the island and it's just like, hey, let's decorate their house. And they're just like, I trust the mayor. I can't imagine just giving someone permission, someone that I hardly know, permission to just renovate my house. I guess that was the premise of those early 2000s reality shows like Pimp My Ride. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. Let's start with the exterior. Yes, pimp my house. Okay, I already did her exterior. I usually just go to all of the houses and make them on the darker side to match the theme of my island, the kind of witchy. And then I give them the mushroom wreath. So, don't make any changes to. Let's plan the interior. Now here's the challenge. How do I make Shino's house without making it too similar to Genji's house? Okay. Let's take in some of the features here. Boom. Let's start with clearing it out. I kind of don't remember what I did for Shino, but I remember Shino had a very like bamboo heavy themed room. So I naturally put a lot of bamboo in there, but like elevated. So let's start with, whoop. Let's start with changing around the exterior here. I feel like this wallpaper that she already has could work if it was just like an accent wall. So we want like all of the other walls to be different from this, kind of like. So let's start with trying to find an appropriate. Let me remember this wall. What's this wall that's currently up, and if I actually own it. I don't believe that I do. Wait, here it is. The shoujo screen, the modern shoujo screen wall. And this is the shoujo screen. Okay, so let's. I hate this. I hate this even more. It's giving bathhouse. Common room. This feels European. Rammed earth wall, like we live in. Retro restaurant. Pink shanty. Shudder wall. Okay, we're getting closer. I can almost taste it. Okay, let's see. I guess I'm kind of looking for something that has like a tent wall is crazy. Kind of looking for something that has that wood vibe to it. And this I think I use for. What if we do. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Zen architecture wall. Even better. Yeah. This feels like it complements. Now let's look at the floors. I'm not a huge fan of these floors. But. Do I own it? I'd be surprised if I didn't. Here it is. See, even this is just. This blue one feels a little bit nicer. Sort by alphabetical, by type. Yes. Okay. Even that one would be nice, but let's go with this one. Or spooky flooring. Ooh. Artsy. No. No, I like this one better. It's kind of in her aesthetic, and it also has like similar enough colors that it feels nice. Okay. Do we dare put a rug down now? Absolutely not. Okay, what I remember was in her room was like a nice little sleeping area and a cooking area. So I'm inclined to make sure that those features stay in the room. Okay, log. These are things that were in the room. Japanese dresser, Japanese dresser. Variants. Okay, let's try our best to kind of like create some artificial sectionings of the house. Though, I don't think I want to start off with that being the sectional. So, yeah, kind of like this. Leave a little mystery. But I don't know if brick is the way to go, actually. Yeah. Let's put these. Okay, yeah. Oops. I like the I like to section off the houses just a little bit. And then we'll get into the kitchen side of things. 21. Can you do something for me? Now, let's see if we could find a way to keep her... I believe she had this, like, furnace, which is crazy. And I think we would want this to be on a different floor. 3x2. Yeah, something like that. Even better. Just so it looks like it belongs there. If that makes sense. 21. Okay. Add in some pots and pans. Kind of like a little air vent too, if I could find it. But before we do that, let's see if we have some furniture that could complement this clay furnace. It's kind of giving like a little outdoorsy vibe. Gonna buy it. Add this for the clout. Add this for the clout. Okay. Okay. Just some things that feel like they belong in here. Compact kitchen. That'd be a good thing to have. Let's try and arrange some of these things. So now I feel like I wanted the compact kitchen to be here, but it kind of feels like it kind of feels like something that would need to go against a wall. Yeah, that looks weird. I hate it. Is there a window on this side too? Okay. How do I make sense of all the things that I just put in here? And do they all belong? Oh, that's lovely. The furnace looks kind of cozy. Maybe this was just not the place. Okay, hold on. If I move this over... See, but if I move this over, then it reveals the... So I don't want to. So we're gonna use these just somewhere else. This is not coming with us in 2026. And I guess we'll just kind of center this then. As centered as something in Animal Crossing could be. And maybe move this forward. So that we have more space. And then I like this. I kind of feel like it's giving a small pantry. But I will put this behind it. Oh. Hell yeah. That works. I can't describe to you how it works, but it just does. Okay. Now here's the kicker. So she had like a little kitchen in her house, but I feel like she also had a sleeping area. So how am I gonna speak some life into that? 21. Can you do something for me? Okay. Let's see. This could probably have space in here. We love a good rattan. Or should I go wooden? Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. I could probably make use of this stall. Hear me out. Yeah, I guess let's just go through and kind of just see what kind of furniture feels like it belongs in the space. Hand washing area. They just put any. This was the thing that was in her room to begin with. Oh, after this, we're gonna have to go into what's his name? We're gonna have to go into Genji's room just to make sure I didn't repeat too severely. Because I like the fact that they have options, but no room. I love the fact that they have options, but I feel like they do have a limited amount of like Chinese and Japanese stuff. Hello again, friend of a friend. I knew you well. I come and go. It's waiting for the world to end. I'm kind of gonna either put this here, kind of like you can't see into the kitchen. I think that would go better. And I'm gonna keep the wood partition here because it kind of, it's kind of decoration. But I also feel like, you know, bedroom shouldn't be as obvious, if that makes sense. So I'm going to turn this front space into a nice little resting area. But I don't want for people to be able to walk in and just see where she's sleeping. We support women here. Privacy and intimacy. Yeah. So let's see what we can do about that. So I think the dresser should go here. Is there a changing room back there? Is there a kitchen? The world may never know. But what I do know is I feel like she would be the type to host company. She just kind of got that vibe. So I don't want to take that from her. Oh, okay. So now we're getting into semantics. Okay, what if I were to delete this, move this over, then this would have to go. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Bonsai table here. No. Trash can here. Bonsai table pending. Just gonna move you here for now. Then we have, I feel like this could go right here. Oh, I forgot I had this whole fucking table. I don't think it's gonna come with us in 2020. But it feels like, let's see, rattan. Is there not a rattan chair? A rattan armchair? Yeah. But more like a stool. I wish you could search for things. Well, I think when you search by type, it allows you. Because I want her to have, like, yeah, like, it feels like she could eat food here or something. Like, this is a nice place to eat food. But then, what about in here? No, right here. Oops. Didn't mean to get rid of that. Unless there's a better stool. Box-shaped seat. Yeah, this one looks better. Looks like it intends to be here. How do you change color? Here we go. There we go. A better variant. Alright, then let's go ahead and, after all this is the kitchen, we want to make sure that we got some food in here. Baked potatoes. Miso ramen. Hearty ramen. Okay, can anything go up here? No. So, I actually don't need that much food. So, I'm gonna put this right here. This right here. You know, stay true to the kitchen-esque elements of her room. And then food isn't the only thing that could go up here. There's a lot of other elements. So let me see if I can find, like, get this candle. That'd be a nice thing to have. You know what, yeah. Nice little bouquet of flowers. Doesn't have to be a bonsai tree. You know, she can have hobbies outside of what they assign to her. If we look, I knew that they used to have some groceries. Yeah. 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 Okay, and candle. I wonder if you could put anything on this. No. Okay, so my question is, oh, this table's still here. Can she squeeze through here? No, so we're gonna have to get creative again. I guess the yes, this is perfect. I will move this here, and then the rattan right here, and this over here. And let's get that candle back out. Well, let's move things around. I think the flowers would look better over here, and then we would put the candle wherever that may be. Hello again, friend of a friend. I knew you well. Right there. And then obviously this is like her resting area. So let's see what we can put on the wall that might make this feel a little more private or like a place she'd actually sleep. I'm also going to kind of experiment with the color in the room at some point because now I feel like we have too many things that are in the vein of this kind of brownish color. So, yeah, I don't want to just put a TV on the wall. I feel like, but I do feel like a lot of people would have TVs. Like if that's her private space, she kind of has no entertainment. Let's see. Let's see what we can hang from the ceiling too. Like a nice light in her kitchen area. Is this a fan? No, this is the fan. This is not gonna fit right here. So let's put it right here. See if we can make it brown. Yes. Alright, good. Now we're gonna implement some browns into here. Always like a... What would you even call this? Like a kitchen rack? You know, just to kind of fill up the space. But maybe this would go better up against the wall over here, yeah. Make our kitchen look full. But then this feels off-center, so I'll move it right there. Okay. We got a lot of elements going on. This drape. I feel like I want to put something right here to kind of like further reinstate that this is like a private space. I think they have like a curtain you could put. Yeah. There we go. Make the curtain rod black. We're probably gonna add some darker accents to the room now. Can you change the color of this? Okay. I don't want to get rid of the green because I feel like green was one of her original colors. So I'm going to try and work on almost like increasing that sense of green here. Yeah, like seeing if we could... Okay, cool. And black too. Black is something, not necessarily like dark wood, but there are some black aspects in here too. Just to kind of make sure that it's not so one note. So let me see, let me get on the ceiling. Yeah. And this too. I'm gonna keep that because it has some light wood and some dark wood. Okay, it's getting a little bit more complex in design. I don't think that rattan has so many colors. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna put some black rattan in here. That might help break up the brown. Ooh, but the gray is the one that has the green in it, so we're gonna have to go with gray. It's still... the gray is too far from the black accents we have, so we'll just let that stool be gray. And it's close enough that hopefully no one will notice. So if Raymond comes over and he decides to be like, Shino, I couldn't help but notice that, then obviously he's leaving in the body bag. This comes in different colors. Interesting. Not any that I would want to change it to. Well, maybe actually. Because in their current state, they stand out a little bit too much. So let's see how they fare when they're brown. Yeah, they look like they could fade into the background a little. Yes. Okay, let's see what other wall things we got going on. Just to add some variety to the walls. And some other things that might, so like over here, for example, would be a great space to hang up some paintings. I don't want to put any on this wall, but why not another one on this wall? And just to kind of match, kind of like they're complementing one another. And then here, we'll bring the fan into this space because that's where it is. And I like to, you know, put the broom and stuff there. I also want to put some more carpets on the floor. Kick him out. Just to kind of break up the space. So we have this by... Oh! We move this here, and we move this here. Kind of differentiate the spaces. I kinda... Okay, what if... Hear me out. I move this to be here. Hear me out. And then right here, we have her stool. And we move the bonsai tree to kind of be in this common space. Along with the trash can. Her stuff right here. Ugh. Ugh. Chat, let me cook. When I hear music, it makes me dance. Okay, let's see. I believe in you, Chief. You'd better. If you didn't, that would make you fake. I hate to do this, but what if I took this away? 'Cause that was peak. Took this away. Ooh. Put this here. Boom. Then go to logs. Restore my flowers. Go back to logs. Restore this. But then put this by the bed. Um, um, and then what we would put on top of here would be like, you know, maybe this random towel, something that feels like private. Frig, I keep pressing the wrong button. Something that feels a little private. Like, yeah, it's a towel basket, but who knows, she might have like her garments in there and stuff. I feel like I want to put something interesting here, but I'm not quite sure what. Not quite sure what. Art, it's not art. It doesn't feel, to me at least, that art would fit in this space. So let me try and obviously I'm gonna put a motherfucking dinosaur. When I hear music, it makes me dance. Get the fuck out my face. Don't got no tags. Okay. I'm thinking like maybe a bath. Not everything I need, like. I was like, why is it taking so long? Why are you booing me? I'm right. Okay. What's the like official name of a bath? Because if I find one bath, then I could separate it by type and it'll have all the bathroom stuff together. Oh, Cypress bathtub. Sort by type. Okay. Let's go with the Cypress one. Put this here. Put this in here. Let's see. I'm just clipping through. I want to see if she can get in bed. You can't. Okay. That's something to consider. If I took the bonsai out, put this right here with the little chair, and then multi-select this right here, remove the trash can. Then I could potentially move this back. So it's like a little resting spot for this. The intimacy, the intimates. And then wall mounted. We love a shower. Black one. Then I would sooner move this here. Make some adjustments here. How do I get to the... It's like I play this game every day, but I still don't kind of remember how the keys work. Then I would put this right here instead, so you couldn't, like, immediately see the bath. Something like this right here. Like, this is the private. This is the private space. She comes back here and she cooks. And sometimes she's in the bath. And this is where she rests. This is where she does her thing. And still I kind of have this like little awkward space up here, which is where I will place the bonsai. And then I could finish it all off with a small little rug. So that everyone could wipe off their feet when they come in. Let's see, sort by type. Ooh. Meant to take this. Boom. Alright, so now let's adjust the lighting. And let's... I forgot that you could put them in the room. Chat, did I cook? Where there are flowers, I like to put little bugs on them. You know? Where there's food, I like to add steam to give the impression that it is hot. This is hot. The bath is even hotter now. What else would I like? Oh, actually, let's do this for the bath. So it looks like it has like... Yeah, the bath looks good. I want to get in it. Okay, and... I know that there is... I like this lighting, but I feel like this one brings out all of the greens a little bit more. Chat. Red... I can't tell the difference between these two. Yes, VTuber. There's like an orange red. This one? Is that the best one? Like a sunset. Okay. And there's one more thing that you could do. I forget. You could fuck with the lights, but there's also like a way to change like the sound and stuff in the room that I'm unfamiliar with. How do you do that? It's like you change the... And I found it. Okay. So we can elect to not use windows. Now we're gonna use the windows. Because I think I've already like planned around them. Give or take. Oh, we can change the lights to whatever color we want. So obviously it's gonna be mega green. I'm gonna dim the lights. So who doesn't like a dim room? And we are going to change it to healing sounds. And there you have it. This is the Shino redesign. I could say for certain it looks nothing like Genji's room. I do believe that Genji's room looks way better, but yeah. I'd like to keep like certain aspects of her room in here, and I think I nailed that. So let's tell Tom Nook and lock it in. I'm all done. Okay, I'm ready to plan out. Not really. Understood. Everything's ready then. Great work. Hell yeah. Okay, thanks again for all your hard work. Alright, and that should be uploaded by tomorrow. Well, now that I've done her house, there's probably no possible way I'm kicking her off the island. So for all you Shino stands out there, you should be happy. And I think that that's a good stopping point for tonight. We've done all... So this is what fuchsia looks like, huh? I didn't realize that I was a pimp. Like, what is this she got on? She just have her whole coochie out. This is the definition of a night walker, a street walker, a harlot, a heathen. In my Christian community, right in front of my salad, what if Kyle sees her? He's just a puppy. He's going to start asking questions that I'm not prepared to answer. Anyways, look at that. Just wagging her tail. Oh, I hate... She's not gonna be here long. Yes, a puppy. Okay. Well, that seems like a great place to end for tonight. So, tomorrow I will be enjoying playing Don't Starve Together again. And as always, every Saturday, I will have my D&D campaign with a lot of my good friends. It's going to be a very great stream this weekend. Things are finally going to slow down and be a little bit calmer for the players because we're approaching the season finale before the Christmas special. And hating. So, thank you all for joining me today. And if you have the time, you should join my Discord server because the next time we play Animal Crossing, it is very, very possible that I will spend some time exploring some of your islands and looking via dream code. So make sure you drop your dream code in the, what is it, the gaming tab in my server. Alright. You all have a great night. Oh, wait. I fucked something up. Alright, well, good night.